What's going down, everybody? It's your boy, That Guy Mile High, tuning back in for episode 34 of the Kush Coughfee Morning Show. Gang, gang, gang. We got my dog, Turner One Take. He turned back up for us today. You know what I'm saying? It's been a couple days since we seen you, man.
Hey, I had to get my car fixed, bro.
Yeah. I'm about to say, I knew that, but they didn't know
I was
that.
pulling up in the bucket, like a week straight.
Maybe
two.
It's all right. You got to do what you got to do, man. How you doing, Eric?
I'm good, man. It's cold. There's
It
a
is,
lot of
bro.
snow outside this morning.
We finally got some of the snow. Nothing like what Texas or, some of our northern states and other
crazy.
just eastern, southern states that are, they getting hit with. Like, we ain't getting none of that.
That's
It's just been
crazy.
cold.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
it,
But
yeah.
Texas, have you seen what's going
Bro,
down?
people,
there,
they're freaking out, bro. You see
Like,
the Walmarts and shit?
bro, but it's crazy because 3 million people are out.
Oh, yeah,
of
with
power, bro.
That's right.
So they don't have
Yeah.
heat. They don't
Damn.
got the water pipes and shit are freezing.
Right.
So
Houses are
people
flooding
don't
and
have
shit.
water.
I
Yeah.
don't know if it was a mayor. It was somebody.
Yeah,
in
one of the
Congress out there
mayors,
talking
bro,
about-
quit.
No, he resigned.
No, one of them quit, bro.
He resigned. Listen, he resigned, but after he made a statement saying, fuck, I don't want to be quoted, but he said some outlandish shit. He was basically deal with it. Those
Yeah,
are-
This ain't my problem. I
He
know
quit.
it.
He said, y'all deal with this freeze on your own.
Yeah, pretty much like
Oh,
That's pretty much
fucked up.
what he
those,
said.
those ain't the words, but that's what
He
the fuck
said, you
was
deal with
saying.
this on your own. That's basically the gist of it. Quote, don't put, that was my quote, goddammit. He pretty much said, fuck y'all, deal with it. Like, that was facts,
And
bro.
then-
Like,
and
he
then
did. He
re-
quit.
Then he resigned.
Yeah, he quit.
That's fucked up.
He literally,
Yeah.
but and I get it. Like,
What a leader.
I don't get it, but I do get it. Like, he was overwhelmed because Texas has never got snow like this before. At least not in a long time, if they ever did.
Right.
Not my lifetime, I don't think.
Nope.
And they weren't prepared truck wise, salt wise. Like,
Nothing.
they just didn't have
freezing
any of the
temperatures, all that.
infrastructure
Yeah.
to actually combat this. You know what I'm saying? And we know this is a lot of snow because there's some states that are used to snow that are getting hit pretty hard that, and they had the capability of kind of keeping up with it. So crazy, man. Like, people are freaking out. And they have an influx of, I was reading this morning, of people ending up in the hospital because of carbon monoxide poisoning or
shit.
stuff like that. Because people are just trying to do anything they can to stay warm.
Right.
People are starting charcoal grills in their house to use it as the fire.
Oh, my God.
Burning shit that you just probably shouldn't be burning in the first place in their fireplaces and stuff. Or, just turning their ovens. Oh, no, actually, you can't even turn the oven because
there's no
fucking
power. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just from burning
up.
shit that you shouldn't be burning and shit. People are running out of firewood. People are burning their belongings, it said.
Oh, my
There's
gosh.
people just burning their own shit. Like, fuck it. Tear the
Bonfires
chair
in the
down.
house and shit.
Burn that shit.
Damn.
Take the couch apart.
How long they been without this power?
It's
so
been
far?
a week now, I
It's
think?
been
3
that long?
days or
Well, yeah, it's been
3
like
or 4
4
days.
days. I think that's how long the cold and snow's been going on.
It's been a few days. Like, they're coming up on a solid week, I feel like.
Give them another week and a half, and then they'll know what I feel like. Growing up as a kid,
Right?
And that was so funny.
Heating the
Me and my
house
girl was talking
explode
about
and
that.
shit.
Remember that last snow, huge blizzard we got in what was 03?
Oh,
And-
2008. I remember that one.
Did we get one of that?
Yeah.
That one wasn't as big as the 03 one though. You don't
No.
remember that one when we was kids and you have to remember we was in the valley. We was fucking running
yeah,
amok on the
yeah.
buses and shit because there was an RTD bus that got stuck just randomly in the street. Like, there was just cars scattered
Oh, yeah, all
everywhere,
over the place.
all over the place. And we got in trouble because we were sitting there. We went and not broke into because it was just kind of open. But we went and got on a bus, RTD bus, started fucking around, jumping on the seats.
Push
and
buttons and
you don't
shit.
remember that shit, bro? And the dude, and one of the RTD employees that was driving, trying to check on all the buses that were stranded, one of them pulled up on us and basically came and kicked us out and shit.
Fuck, no, bro.
Yep.
Fire.
Yeah, man. But yeah, let's get on with this show, man. Let's get some. You got some jokes today? I got a couple jokes.
I got a couple. Let's hear yours.
All right. Hold on, I gotta find the one. I got a couple. All right. What do you call a bunch of Mexican stoners?
What?
Baked beans.
This nigga gets so nerves, bro. What?
Oh, shit. Okay. Did you hear the news about the adult who overdosed on cannabis and died?
Nope.
Neither did I.
Facts.
Don't happen.
Oh man. All right. I had another one, but I can't find it. So you know what? We're just gonna. You got one today?
No.
You ain't never got a joke, bro. You still ain't got a robe on,
I got
bro.
one
My
more.
jokes suck, bro. My shit gotta
How do
be
you know?
natural.
How do you know when you're a pothead?
I don't know.
When you studied for a urine test.
Oh,
for
bro,
5
that's
days.
the one I was looking for. That's why it sounded so familiar. I was like, oh, why does that sound familiar? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
That was the other one I was looking for. So great, we
The
got
baked
it.
beans ones. I saw that one, but I was like,
Now we get to the point where y'all both gotta find y'all's own source. Bro.
Yeah, I know because we catching the same joke now.
Y'all motherfuckers can't be on
We be
Google
looking.
typing the same fucking.
We be looking. I be sitting there looking, going through a whole bunch of pages, bro. I've been through like 15, 16 different pages,
bro.
Because some of them have a lot of the same jokes. So you gotta
find the ones that are the original ones.
Yeah. That's real life.
Or two long ass jokes. They're long as fuck. And I'm not saying the shit.
So Dr. Dre and his soon to be ex-wife, she has come out and she's made some accusations. She's basically saying that while she was gone, because when she left, apparently she didn't take all her shit. You know, she took what she could, went to the other house, bada boom, bada bang. Left her shit there, waiting for the rest of this to be finished. Apparently, though, she's found a bunch of chicks, like little, Instagram models and little playmates and shit that Dr. Dre been fucking around with.
Right.
Taking pictures in her shit. Ooh. I was like, ooh. Damn, Dre.
Damn.
You got enough money, my nigga. You could have just went and bought her some shit, dog.
But does that really shock y'all? Like, do y'all
It don't.
Do y'all
it doesn't
know his
shock
history?
me, but
not at all.
It doesn't shock me. But the point is I was just like, man,
he
like,
did it.
What you have in this, and that's why I was just like, oh man, that you can't get away from this one. Like, she's sitting here identifying her property on other women in photos that are public on Instagram and shit. Like, you can't deny that now. You know what I'm saying? One screenshot. This is my shit. It's in there.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
You seen Omarion's baby mom, the one Lil Fizz was.
Yeah.
They exposed her like a couple days ago, talking about she was fucking with Dr. Dre on the low. and when what's the bitch name? Moniece Slaughter. Fucking Lil Fizz's baby mom.
Yeah.
She exposed it and she said Dr. Dre had like some people like call her with like some legit threats.
Shut the fuck
trying
up.
Trying to like shush her.
Yeah.
But she was like not having it. Like,
damn.
Like, nigga, I'm not shutting up.
Yeah,
like,
she was about this shit.
She basically said, I don't give a fuck who you is. Like, bro.
Try it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so I guess he been, you know what I mean?
He's been doing this
He's
shit.
been in, yeah, but like with the young ones though, like, like he ain't just fucking with the older bitches. He's fucking with the ones that's like our age type shit.
See, watch Lori Harvey's next on the
my
list.
thing is it's cool. Like, if you want to trick off and that's your thing, like, cool. Like, I'm not hating on her because that's what he wants to do.
Yeah.
But bro, you got enough money to not like. You know what I'm saying? Like,
buy some new shit.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, if you gonna do that shit, like, don't let your bitch, you know what I'm saying? Your side bitches be tricking off your, you know what I'm saying? Even if she is going to be your ex-wife, like, come on, bro, have a little bit more respect for her than that.
That nigga,
like, she put up with a lot of shit, bro.
I feel like he did that on purpose. I feel like he wasn't doing that to be like, oh, on some flex. Oh, baby,
honestly,
where it is. I feel like he purposely.
He
was
probably
like, okay,
did, but that's
they're gonna put like she's gonna find
that's
these.
mid-pack shit. I'm sorry. That actually, if you did it for some petty shit, some petty reasons, like some get back shit, you that's some mid-pack actions, bro. That's mid-pack actions. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you want to be a hoe, be a hoe. You want to be a trick, be a trick. But do it properly,
terrible
goddamn it.
history with women, bro. Terrible history.
Horrible.
Like, I mean, you're right. When you think back about it, you're 100% right.
Bro,
I mean,
it's documented that this nigga shot at Michelet. And missed.
You right. You fucking right. She said it in an interview and everything. You right. You right.
Wrote it in a book.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And then when they ask him about it, he doesn't deny it. He just
shrugs his shoulders. Like,
no, doesn't shrug. He starts doing the threats and all that weird shit. Starts trying to tough guy shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
That's crazy. Well, yeah, so he's got some more shit on his hands. You know what I'm saying? She may get more than what he wanted her to. Oh shit, there goes the mic. But she may motherfucker.
Jacob's using auto-tune while we're doing this podcast.
Auto-tune. But yeah, she may get more than she than Dre wanted her to get out of this situation because of these little scandals and shit.
But this is what they've been saying and speculating. They saying like some real crazy shit probably happened for her to want to leave him.
Yeah, that's true.
Because of the history and knowing everything he's been through, and then her finally being like, hey, like, it's different for somebody to just up and go and like on their own, but for her to publicly announce like wanting a divorce and then wanting this money from a nigga that she has hella kids with. He been with her for over like 10 years.
Yeah, no.
So like something like that don't just happen.
That's true. You right.
Like, out of nowhere, bro.
You
like
right.
The nigga did something wrong.
Oh, absolutely.
And she figured it out. And was like, now, not only do I not want to be with you this time, like all the other times, now you know what? I want some money because the whole time I ain't left your ass because I didn't want to stop living this lifestyle.
Right.
But you know what? He did something bad enough for her to say, fuck this lifestyle.
Exactly.
I'm
the
going.
money ain't worth it.
But the
I'm out.
reality is that she's been in it long enough that the lifestyle ain't gonna change.
Nah, but it will though, because you gotta
she's
understand.
gonna get something
you gotta
out of this
understand.
situation.
No, she will. She will. That's facts. But bro, we not talking about just a average rich nigga. We talking about a rich nigga.
For sure.
Like she could even go to being regular rich and it's still a downgrade. Like
she wanted $2 million a month.
But my thing is and I don't think that it's an unreasonable thing that she may get it just because
of all she lost that.
Oh,
she's
okay.
not getting that.
But see the larger lump sum. I'm just curious to see what the settlement was.
It's public. Look it up.
I know it ain't $2 million a month.
No, I think it might have been like $2 million. Period.
Just like a year type shit.
Like he paid her. I don't even know if it was a settlement. I think he might have like it was a settlement, but not like a court agreed one. I think he just on the low was like, "Hey, will you take this?
This is what we're gonna do."
You know what I mean? Yeah. But they announced it. I heard something about it on Vlad TV.
Just recently?
Yeah, like maybe like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like super recent, but not too far.
It still don't see anything that definitively says anything yet. It's just still everything is just saying that they're still battling and shit.
I think like I said, that was just on some him shit, trying to get her to drop the case or whatever. So I think she's still going to court.
Yeah,
I don't think
I feel like
it wasn't a settlement because that case isn't dropped.
Yeah, and I was gonna say everything I said it says that they still fighting back and forth.
It's still an active case.
Yeah. But on a lighter note though, Swizz Beats. Did you see the necklace that he just bought, Alicia Keys?
Nope.
No.
Bruh. So I didn't know that Alicia Keys was like a Lego fanatic.
Okay.
But he bought her this dope-ass chain that is like inspired by Legos. It looks like, bruh, let me show you this shit, Vontae. This shit is nuts. Look at that shit.
Legos and shit?
Yeah, and it says Alicia. And it's just like a bunch of Lego blocks and shit like put together. This shit is lit.
It's all iced out.
Said her name. That shit fire.
This shit fire, huh? And it's all multicolored and shit, and blue diamonds and purple and yellow and pink and shit. Like,
hell yeah.
It don't even tell you how much this motherfucker spent. It literally just says he dropped a king's ransom on this necklace. Like, that's how they put it. We won't even put a price on that motherfucker. King's ransom. What would you pay for the king, goddammit?
Yeah,
that's
a
what
couple
this
hundred
motherfucker
bands,
said.
probably.
I
a
know
few hundred
jewelry
bands.
pretty well. By looking at that motherfucker, it probably was like a minimum like $500,000.
Hell yeah, bro. It had to be like, because not even just the amount of diamonds and all the colors, but the intricacy of it.
But like, see, bro, you gotta understand, like,
a lot of moving parts
back in the day, back in the day when we was in our high school days and shit, we used to see Busta Rhymes, all these niggas with the colorful chains. Them niggas wasn't using flawless diamonds.
They were using
and shit was
dyed
a lot
ones
cheaper. That's why them niggas had big ass chains. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, a chain that big nowadays, like with some VVs in it, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna pay an arm and a leg,
bro.
I mean, you see what fucking Uzi Vert just did with his fucking $23 million fucking diamond.
Those colored diamonds,
because it's naturally pink. It's not,
it's
bro.
The
if it's an artificial diamond, it ain't gonna cost.
Nah, hell no.
Bro, if that motherfucker actually came out the ground colored, bro,
it's a little different.
You're gonna pay a lot of money.
That's right.
This nigga Snoop Dogg, you gotta look up his tennis chain.
I think I've seen which one you're talking about.
It's like my shit, bro, but his shit. Each pointer has a different color.
I know. Yeah, I know exactly.
It shifts into like a rainbow. Like,
and didn't he get that one? Didn't he get that one when he was doing all that Dog Pound like merch shit and everything?
I don't know when he got it. I seen it because I was at Riot Fest. And I watched them perform.
I know which one you're talking about.
I was watching them wear it. Like, what the fuck? Like,
I mean, when some diamonds hit different, they hit different.
Yeah. You notice them.
I mean, if it's hitting different,
hey, I'll tell you what. The first time I ever seen some real big boy jewelry, bro, is on that nigga Iverson. Bro, like,
he had the fat diamonds too. We talking
about real life. Like, I seen plenty niggas on TV, and I'm talking about real life. My first time seeing some jewelry that really made me like,
his earrings.
The fuck,
bro.
But he was the swaggiest motherfucker in his day, though.
Yeah.
Bro, this
you know what I'm
nigga
saying?
had,
Iverson was swaggy.
He had on 3 crosses. They were all on diamond chains, and the crosses were in diamonds, right?
Yeah.
Each one was a different length to sit at separate length or whatever.
Got a 14,
but
16, and 18.
One was white gold, one was rose gold, and one was yellow gold.
Fire.
Yeah,
and all the diamonds were white.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's crazy, bro. Like, this nigga shit look crazy. I'm like 13 years old, like standing like this close to this nigga, and I'm just trying not to like look like a groupie.
I mean, but like I said, when shit hit different, you're gonna notice it. I mean, that's just facts. Like we all grew up with the cubic zirconias and shit. You know what I'm saying? And trying to get the nicest ones because they hitting right. You know what I'm saying? But when you see some real diamonds, like when you go to like first time I went to the club, bro, and you see the dope boys that got the real chains. Yeah. It's just different.
It shines
that
different.
shit hit different when the lights
real
hit it in the club, bro.
Even then,
I was like,
we talking about.
I thought my shit was.
We talking about fake. We talking about fake versus real though. But there's levels to this shit. Like we talking about like, bro, niggas be having S1s. Niggas be
the
having
cheap ones. Yeah, that's like bottom of the bucket.
S1s. Then you got the VVs, and then this is where niggas be fucking up. They be like, oh, nigga, I got the flawless VVs. Like, nigga, VVs and flawless are two different diamonds.
There you go.
Like, you niggas don't know what you talking about.
Look, this nigga giving y'all history on diamonds and shit. God damn.
Diamond. So what I was trying to say with her chain is if those are flawless diamonds, nigga, it's $500,000 minimum.
Look, it said he spent King's ransom, bro.
Right.
Like, you know this shit. I think it's in the $1 million range.
You can get that same chain, though. And you can get some S1s. Those are real diamonds. A nigga will come up to you with a diamond tester. It's going to pass.
For sure.
That motherfucking chain's going to cost about 30% of what.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm going to bet that Swizz went all out.
Oh,
it was her 40th
Swizz.
birthday. Yeah. And it's Swizz. Like, come on, bro. Swizz ain't no broke nigga.
He might have spent
Swizz ain't no broke nigga. Like, let's be real. That nigga spent a ticket on this shit.
Oh, yeah.
He balled out. And he had Elliot do it.
Oh, he might have.
He balled out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that I think it was at least $1 million minimum, like period.
Bro,
I think
I think Elliot,
higher.
Elliot is hard. Like he's really fucking hard with like the chains, and he's really hard. Like he be having a nice collection of watches and shit too. Like, but nigga, nobody is fucking with the teeth, bro. Like Johnny.
Oh yeah, Johnny
like,
got the teeth for sure.
Like,
for sure. Did you see the ones he just did for Kodak?
Yeah, fire,
bro.
No,
hey,
I didn't see that.
But if you pay attention now, y'all want to talk about diamond clarity. Go to a regular jeweler that you might have heard of or somebody that's not a big name like that and look at the jewelry they made on Instagram or something and then go to Johnny Dang's page, bro. This nigga, like, I don't know who's giving him his diamonds, but that nigga shit is clearer than any diamond I've ever seen ever in my life. Like that nigga
flawless game for real. That's what he says,
flawless.
Right?
Yeah.
He does though.
He does say that though. That's like his slogan and
that
shit.
Nigga is not playing, bro. Like he has access to them motherfuckers like nobody else.
Ben Baller got some fire shit.
Yeah, Ben Baller's fire. Ben Baller been in the game a long time.
Bro, he's
time,
like,
G.
long
time.
Y'all know. Look, I like jewelry. I just like the look of it, but y'all know way more than that shit to me. So I'm sitting here learning shit with y'all. Shit.
I told myself when I'm done doing this music shit and all that, when I'm older, bro, I'll probably be a jeweler. I like making it, like the process. Like I know how to actually do it. You know
that's dope shit.
Like, that shit fire.
All power to you, bro. I'm gonna need that first chain from you. First one you make, my nigga.
Hell yeah.
It's me.
I don't know if you gonna want the first one.
Nah, cause it's gonna be worth some shit. You know, that's not the one you wear. You put that shit up. You know what I'm saying? You just put that shit up. Yeah. But let's get into this marijuana news. You know what I'm saying? So the governors across the United States are pushing, man. Everybody is putting it in. Well, there's at least 11 so far that have put it in like speeches, in budget reforms or plans, and just basically like are making it a priority. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So like, I think that 2021 legalization on a federal level,
it might happen.
It might happen, bro. Because we're getting the support.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It should have been happening.
I mean, it should have been, but the reality is we didn't have all the pieces in play to be able to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Which now we do. And we have overwhelming support. Because even the ones that, like, because there's another article that we can kind of tie into this too, which basically talks about all the kickback that we're getting from, like, the random states and shit, like Idaho and, you know what I'm saying, South Dakota and, you know, places like that and shit. Yeah, Mississippi even and shit. Even New Jersey, you know what I'm saying, with all their bullshit that's still going on. But these are just kind of like those last-ditch efforts. But it kind of proves the point that there are still a little remaining group of people who are willing to try to fight, you know, the whole process.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They ain't gonna lay down. They ain't gonna roll over and, you know, let you rub their bellies and shit. They gonna fight. So, you know, it is what it is. It's gonna be a little bit of a fight in these places. But the reality is the communities that these, you know, that we're talking about, they want it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Their support is still there.
Yep.
So eventually their, governors not their governors, their mayors, and even, some of these places, their governors and just their politicians in general are going to have to listen to the people. You know what I'm saying?
Eventually.
You ain't going to keep your job not listening to the people.
That's right.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You
You're
know what I
going to
mean?
get voted back in.
Yeah,
get
facts.
that
So right now we have 11 that have spoken out already publicly. Like I said, whether it was just like, little talks and like public announcements, budget plans or reforms or, stuff like that. So they can't do it alone. They don't have the power to just be like, all right, this is going to happen.
Yeah.
But they do have the power to be able to push things along, and their support actually goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they're in one of those communities or those states that is still kind of pushing back a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So, yeah, it's coming. It's coming. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? There ain't a whole lot to
Quit,
say about
bro.
that shit, but it's
Quit.
coming. Yeah. And about New Jersey, too, man. New Jersey.
Bullshit.
God damn.
I know they're on it, but they ain't on it.
They're not. I mean, they're trying to be, but they're
Trying.
just not. Like, everything just keeps falling apart, bro. Like, they keep having arguments and just, they can't get it together. Like, they can't get certain aspects of it just figured out.
What's the
so
issue?
it's kind of just,
Yeah.
I mean, just the whole punishment part of it, like the penalties and, just certain aspects of like the structure. And, it's always just nitpicking. That's what it is. Like, it's literally just at a moment or a situation of just like nitpicking and shit. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing else better to do.
Yeah,
Come on,
nothing
just
else.
Get this
Yeah.
shit passed. Come on. No one's
It
going to
needs
jail
happen.
over having it.
There's really
unless-
nothing positive to say about New Jersey.
No,
bro.
not at all. It's always
They're still arresting people even after
it's legal right now.
It's not fully legal because they're trying to still get the bills through.
Right.
But they have decriminalized it to the point where it's like, yo, like, and there's even big power players like the attorney generals and shit.
Yeah,
that
don't
like,
make
come
it
out,
a
hey,
point to
like,
arrest people that
yeah,
have
like if
cannabis
it's
on them.
small offenses, like come
Leave
on,
them
bro.
alone.
Smack on the hand and let them go. Make them throw the shit in the dirt and step on it. Like,
Yeah.
stop giving tickets and arresting people for dumb shit.
Right.
And they're still doing it. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like, still full force. They're not slowing down, it doesn't seem like. So, nothing positive about New Jersey, except
bullshit.
for eventually it will happen because either their governor gets down with it or it happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can only fight so long before all the powers around you are going to just kind of make you cave and even just go around you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's kind of what it is. And then an interesting thing about it too is they're trying to do a situation with like the psilocybin stuff as well with like the
decriminalize
mushrooms.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like, how are you gonna sit here and
Why
be
would
so
you even
Bruh.
start that? Let's get cannabis out the way.
Bruh,
first.
let's get
Yeah, you know what I
y'all
mean?
get one thing right first
Yeah.
before you start fucking with other shit. Like, it just didn't make any. I was just like,
motherfuckers taking shrooms before they can smoke them up. That's crazy.
like I was just kind of like really
That's
confused, bro. But basically, they're now they signed a bill this month that reclassifies possession of up to an ounce of psilocybin mushrooms as a disorderly persons offense. So it's literally just kind of like a little ticket, like a citation essentially.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, as long as you got under an ounce,
You're
or
good,
an
but you're still
ounce,
getting this ticket.
yeah, you get a ticket, but it doesn't say that they'll take it from you or you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's crazy. Like, you can have mushrooms and be, doing your thing.
Right.
But
Come on.
yeah.
Jersey.
Anyways, that shit didn't make any sense to me, but it is what it is, Jersey. Y'all are the mid-pack shit too. Y'all are, you know what I'm saying? Y'all on some mid-pack shit too. Oh man. Minnesota though, they have a medical situation there. It's very hard to get a medical card out in Minnesota. They just got really strict rules like a lot of places do, kind of like Texas and shit.
Okay.
But they finally passed their first the first recreational marijuana bill passed the first legislative committee. So step one,
Yeah.
right. So they've kind of got to a point now where, all right, look, we can have this conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is
Yeah,
no
we'll
longer
talk about it
This
now.
is no longer some shit that we're just not gonna even entertain. Now they're entertaining it. They understand the implications. Minnesota is one of those states that got smacked hard by the pandemic, and a lot of their industries were kind of like slowed down or shut down.
Okay.
So
it's time to rebuild.
Yeah,
man.
they need the money, bro.
Yeah, that's
like
right.
this is a great way to kind of bounce back and bring some revenue back
After
to the
seeing
state.
all the money that all these states have made, though, everybody that's saying no is
It makes no sense to me, right?
They're
Like,
tripping. Because everybody will say money is the reason why they don't. But it's like, bro, you'll make more.
You know how much money these states are making?
Yeah.
Like every state is going to win
and
off
think
of cannabis.
It shouldn't even be so much that they're making a bunch of money, but what can you do with all this extra money?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like
to
I
put
think
it
that
back
should
into
be
the community, bro.
the
Like,
biggest focus. You
That
know what I'm
shit-
saying? Is
that shit could damn near fund everything.
yeah. I mean,
Yes.
look at
At
Colorado.
some
Like,
point.
bro,
we're-
education, it's going to education everywhere.
yeah. Look at our roads. We got. I mean, I hate construction, but it's nice
It's
to know that our
everywhere.
roads are constantly
getting
being
better.
fixed. They're getting better. They're
We're
trying
growing.
to make it, more efficient.
Mm-hmm.
There's more parks now. Not that we've been able to really fucking enjoy them, but
Right.
there's definitely a whole lot more parks. They have plans for more parks and more community situations. For you to be able to be out the house and doing shit. And then, like you said, schools and everything else, man.
New
like
programs
it just,
and all that,
It just and fucking like the reform stuff. We're not one of those states that's super big on the reform stuff, but it's definitely an option. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Because there is that money there. So you just have a lot of different opportunities to be able to help your community with this situation and jobs. The
You're
fucking
creating
most
jobs.
obvious.
Yes,
You know what I'm
you're
saying?
creating jobs.
You got jobs coming in. You know what I'm saying? You could be able to help put food on people's tables. So yeah, shout out to Minnesota for trying to do their thing
That's
and
right.
trying to
Step one.
be progressive and finally move forward. Speaking of mushrooms too, got Cali.
Okay.
They trying to do their push. They're trying to. They're basically amping up and gearing up to get ready for 2022.
Decriminalization or
They're trying to full on
legalization?
legalize.
Okay.
Yeah, they trying to legalize. Yeah, but and I'm not
Them
surprised about
motherfuckers
that.
Tripping.
Nah, I'm not honestly, and they'll probably be one of the ones that will do it. They'll be one of those ones that will legalize first, like not just decriminalization, but I think they will have a full on legalization situation.
Where you'll be able to buy and dispose and shit.
Yeah, and I think that they're going to be one of the first states that will implement some sort of market for it and way to purchase and sell and on a legal matter. For sure. I mean, that's Cali. Like
That's what they do.
That's what they do. They create markets. They may not be the best at like mastering those markets.
That's right.
But
Let
they
them create it
definitely-
and we'll mimic and
Yeah. You
adjust
see what I'm saying?
how we should.
Yeah, it's just how it works. This is how it works. You know what I'm saying? We work hand in hand like that.
Yeah.
But they attempted a decriminalization back in 2020 in November, but it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying?
Did it not pass? Is that what it was?
I don't think they got enough signatures, and it was only because honestly the Corona situation, like
Oh, right.
they couldn't have the people out on foot
No one was going anywhere.
explaining and trying to advocate. So now it's time for all right. Let's just do the full push. They're
go.
going for full legalization 2022.
We'll see what it
Yeah,
looks
dig
like.
what I'm saying. Yeah,
Sit
so-
back and watch.
It look like we gonna go out there and shoot an episode or something.
Hell
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
We might have to. You know what I'm saying? We might
Facts.
have to.
Yes, sir.
That'd be fire.
And then speaking of jobs too, though, man. So if you're looking for a job in the cannabis industry, they kind of on Leafly, they actually, or not Leafly, it was a Fast Company. They released this little article, basically just kind of giving you an understanding of where these markets are thriving, where they're growing, stuff like that.
Okay.
And obviously the two head markets right now, Cali and us.
Absolutely.
Here in Colorado. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, killing
California.
shit.
Yeah, California's got like around 57, almost 58,000 jobs. We have 55, almost 56. Or I mean, 35, almost 36,000 jobs. So
That's good,
we in
bro.
there. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
hell
We're
yeah.
the top two, and then there's just a bunch of other states that are legal, either medical, recreational, or a combination of both that kind of sit on the rest of those that top 10 list or whatever. Two of which, what I was actually kind of surprised though, was Florida and Arizona. Arizona, I know is has a pretty big market and it's
moving, bro.
thriving and it's
Yeah.
growing really fast.
Really fast.
But the Florida one really shocked me. I was like, what? Florida?
No shit.
Like they just really kind of got going, and to think that like they're already like growing to the point that like literally, here's a stat for you right here. Florida now reports to have more cannabis workers than plumbers in the state. You know what I'm saying? Come on now, like that's crazy to think. Like more people than okay, all right. You know what I'm saying? I
hell
didn't know what to say about that. I was like, damn. And then Michigan, they got more cannabis employees than cops. So, their cannabis employees outnumber cops. And then you got Oklahoma, who's the 9th ranked state, and they have more cannabis workers than construction workers.
Damn.
Yeah. So
Damn.
everybody turn into the industry because it's
That's
only
where it's
growing.
at. That's where it's.
This is one of the one industries that didn't stop growing during the pandemic.
Pandemic proof.
Pretty much, like we pretty much kind of proved that this motherfucker shit is pandemic proof
Yeah.
because the people need it, they want it, they ain't gonna live without it.
That's right.
So gang shit, you know what I'm saying? That's
Real gang shit.
that's all there is to that. But so if you're looking, or if you want to just kind of see some more of the other markets and kind of get an idea of where you should kind of be looking for a job, or find states that may interest you to go find a job in, just go to Fast Company. It's fastcompany.com, and there's a whole article about it that was just dropped today, actually. So yeah, go
check it out.
and you can see all the other states and shit. But I wanted to move past that because I wanted to get to this. So Leafly. You know how they be dropping their list, you know, and all that shit for the strains and shit. They got another one. They got a new one. They got another one. This is the one for February. Okay. And this one, instead of saying the best strains and all that nonsense, it's just the top strains that are being talked about and consumed, or at least searched on their platform. Right. So we got the Animal Face.
Never heard of it.
Bro, that shit look fire.
Yeah, this Animal Face, it does look good. This one is a Sea Junkie Genetics strain.
Okay.
And this one is it's Face Off OG and Animal Mints is the genetics that make up Animal Face.
Word.
Animal Mints is fire.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah, for sure. And Face Off is one of the ones that's in like Do-Si-Do, if you've ever had Do-Si-Dos.
Oh, yeah.
And then,
fire.
yeah, and then Animal Mints is actually one of the ones that is in Wedding Cake. Or at least help make wedding cake. Yeah. Word. So, you know, two crazy ass strains that, you know, all right, cool. It sounds fire. Because I like Face Off OG and I like Animal Mints.
Face.
That's Animal Face is what this one's called. Okay. Yeah. Animal Face. So we got Animal Face that people are looking at. If you've tried it, let me know what that's about. We got Lemon Cane, which looks crazy too. Yeah. I actually, this shit just, I like lemon terps. So that's why to me it's just
caught my attention.
Yeah.
Right
I was
away.
like, ooh.
Yeah.
They got a menthol Mac.
That look gas right there.
This shit looks crazy. It's super dense.
Menthol Mac?
Menthol Mac.
That shit look like it could be an OG or something.
It's a new cross of Mac 1.
Yep.
So, yeah, I'm not exactly what the whole
I'm intrigued.
Cross of it is, but it's just a new version of the Miracle Alien Cookies. That's what MAC stands for, Miracle Alien Cookies. Mm-hmm. So it just seems to be they just found a new version of it when pheno hunting and popping seeds and shit and found something that was a little different.
And Mac's fire,
which is very possible. Like, that's the cool thing about genetics is you can sit there and breed some shit together, have, 1,000 seeds. Mm-hmm. And if you had time to pop all 1,000, you're going to find hella differences within these genetics or within those seeds, even though they have the same genetics.
Right.
Some are going to be leaning more towards one genetic. One's going to lean towards the other. Facts. Some are going to be those perfect balances of the two. Some are going to be those weird offshoots of like a 40-60, either direction. So you just get so many different terp profiles and opportunities to have different things even within the same genetic.
Absolutely.
So super crazy.
They're like kids.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, for sure. They got this next one called Squirt. This shit looks crazy.
Okay.
Really purpley. Got some nice, green to it, but it's really purpley, really deep purples.
Those are the good perps that still have the good green.
Yeah, well, because it's natural. It's not some like shit that happened because you dropped the temperature in your room and shit.
All that shit is bullshit. I don't like it.
Bro, it smokes like shit. It burns black and it tastes horrible.
That's not good weed. We got Flow White.
Flow, okay, I fuck with Flow. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Flow's always a go-to.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I haven't had like some good Flow in a long time.
Yeah.
But this one is Flow, the DJ Shorts Flow, and the White. So that's what the genetics. White. Yeah, that's how you get that one. And then that's pretty. Oh, and then they got some new ones that are kind of popping up. Cereal Milk. This is one that you got to be in Cali. I still haven't tried
this one.
Yeah, that one you got to be.
That's a cookie strain, isn't it?
Yeah, you got to be in Cali out in that one to get it right now. I don't think that one's quite made it to other states with the cookies. And it might have. Don't quote me. I'm probably wrong, but I know for sure that one for sure
you can definitely get it, but not on purpose. Like you have to, like you know what I mean. You have to
that's what I'm saying. Like if you wanted to go get it for sure, like I know Cali, like that's one of their top strains at the cookie stores.
Did you see the new cookies that he just dropped? Fish scale.
Oh yeah. I follow Burner in a couple of the cookie stores.
Hey, that shit look.
This one right here, I know this one's called Ballin' Out.
Okay.
It's called Ballin' Out, dog. This was by Alien Labs out in Cali. And let's see what's the genetics of this one. This one is Fruity Pebbles OG times Alien Cookies crossed to the Jet Fuel Gelato.
Ooh,
that shit sounds crazy.
Yeah.
That shit, and it looks crazy too. This one looks even better than that squirt.
Yeah,
Dead ass.
it does.
That shit looks nuts.
It's probably super gassy.
That
And
one
then
right
you-
there look mid.
This one's called balling on a budget. It's funny that you said that. That's why I started dying, bro. I couldn't even help myself. I was like, oh, shit's called balling on a budget.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
look
Shit
mid.
look like you bowling on the
man.
budget. That shit don't. Nigga.
This one's actually made. This one was. This is a lemonade genetic, or from Lemonade, California. Yeah. Anyways, that shit was fucking hilarious, bro.
Perfect.
Oh man. So I think that was the last one. That was a perfect way to end that one. Goddamn, bro. That shit was hilarious. That shit looked like some mid pack.
Balling on a budget.
Balling on a budget. That's that shit that's good, but it don't never look
That's
good. You know what I'm
fire.
saying? That's what that was.
Hell yeah.
But anyways, man, shout out to you, Turner, showing up today, man. Shout out to you, Eric, for waking up and doing what you do every day.
Appreciate you, bro.
Shout out to High Grade. We got Crystal Leaves. We got goddamn blah, 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 blah. Urbana Extracts, the Cuban crew. Damn, I had a brain fart. And the Content Creation Studio, man. Without you guys, this shit would not be possible. And then also without the people out there watching and supporting, make sure you're liking, subscribing, and commenting, and doing all that good shit, because that shit helps push the video along to the next person and helps us grow and find new people. You dig what I'm saying? So, help us keep moving and grooving. Always remember, live life high, honest, intelligent, genuine, humble. Look yourself in the mirror, guy. God damn it, I'm sexy, and ask you living that way. And follow everybody on all their platforms. It's in the description below. All right, peace.